Hello everyone, so I am here with another tutorial. A lot of you asked for a tutorial on how to make these wallet cards. So here I am. I hope that by now you have seen how I made these flowers, and these are the two that I actually did in the tutorial. And if you haven't seen that video yet, I will link it there in a card as well as in the description box. And if you forget, it'll be at the end of the video. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make both, but I'm not going to do like a whole process video. I'm only going to show you how to do the base. And so here is one in case you haven't seen this video. It is a Lace Boutique 1 collab, and these beautiful papers are from Anna, and they are available only as a freebie. Okay, so to make the really simple one, which is just a basic card, just like that, you're going to need a piece of paper that measures 7 by 10 1/4. Now, you can have the base, if you want it to be nice and sturdy, then you can have the base, you know, like a solid color, and then paper piece it like I did here. But because it's a tutorial, I am using some of Anna's digital paper for this one so that I don't have to paper piece it. And like it says here, on the 10 1/4 side, which is this right here, we're going to score it at 3.5 and 7.5. 3.5, which is right here, and 7.5, which is right there. And that's all the scoring you need. So this is what that's gonna look like. And because the paper is already, you know, decorated, obviously, I don't have to do much other than just add, if I want to, I can add some lace, a nice bling, and I can piece the inside if I want to as well. And that is how you make your first card. Now I'm going to show you how to make this one with the accordion inside. Okay, so now for the next one, you're going to cut it at the same size, which is 7 by 10 1/4. And you're going to see that two of these score marks are pretty much the same. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that right now. So on the 10 1/4, I'm going to score it at 3.5 and then 7.5. And just in case you don't know where 3 1/8 is at, it is that first tick mark right after the 3, and that is right there. And then the 7 7/8 is that tick mark right before the 1/8 inch. So basically what I did was add this space right here, the gusset, it's 3/8 of an inch. So from the original mark, I counted 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's how I got 7 7/8. And then from the 3.5, I went to the left and I counted 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's how I got 3 1/8. So there are the score marks, and that's all you need for this part. Okay, so now for this next part, you're gonna cut a strip of paper that measures 4 by 3 1/8. And on the 4 inch, which is right there, as you can see right there, you're going to score it at every 1/4 of an inch, and you should get something that looks like this. So you're just the same way you would, you know, accordion fold a rosette. That's what you're going to do. And then you're going to cut it right through the center, so you should be able to get 3 completed valleys. So I'm going to cut it. Let me show you. So you should get 1, 2, 3, and you're going to cut right there, right down the middle. And that should get you 2 of them. Yeah, 2 pieces. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, because this is how that's going to look, and you're going to see these flaps right here, and that is going to get glued on right there. and this is gonna get glued on right there. But before you do that, you want, it all depends whether you want this to be white or, or if you want it to have some sort of design. First, adhere your designer paper. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So this space right here in the center, make sure you have it right. Measures 4 by 7, but if you cut it at 4 by 7, it will like interfere with the score line. So I just cut a sliver off, so it came out to be 3 7/8 by 7. So this is the paper that I chose because this is going out to a swap partner, and I am using that beautiful paper from Hobby Lobby. And this glue right here is what I've been using a lot lately, and this is from Martha's Creations on Instagram, and that is what that one looks like. I bought 3 from her. I have 2 of them that are halfway and 1 that I already finished, so I am going to have to repurchase some. So that's what that looks like, and I'm just gonna let that dry just for a few seconds. Okay, literally just a few seconds. All right, so now for this part right here, you're going to add adhesive to both of these flaps right here. Okay, so I'm gonna add it, and I used the same one. Originally when I made the first one, I was going to use double-sided tape, but then I thought, you know what, I'd rather use this one because I know this is stronger and I know it's going to hold up really well. So make sure that the design you want, it's on the outside, or if you just chose white, then that is totally up to you. So this is what it looks like so far, and as you can see, I did it just above the score line, and then now I'm going to squish this down, and now I'm going to bring this over and then hold it for a few seconds. And look at that, you guys. And I'm doing this in real time. I am not fast forwarding anything. I'm just cleaning up some of that glue, and that's what that looks like. Really, really cool and awesome to make. So let me make sure that this is straight. And this is what I like about this glue. It is very forgiving because it gives you time to move things around if you need to, but everything looks pretty well. All right, so now the other one, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to add adhesive to this end, more adhesive to this end, just like that. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Going to do that just like that. Gonna insert it right down the middle, and look at that, you guys. And you guys, don't think that I've done this many times. This is my second time doing this, and I never looked at a tutorial. I just thought, okay, I'm just gonna give it a try and hopefully it works, and it did. The only thing that I did with the other one, I don't know if you can tell, was I added this accordion. Whoops, hold on, let me fix this really quick because I moved it. I ended up adding this accordion before adding this paper, so I added the paper afterwards. So what I had to do is, I don't know if you can see the imperfections, I had it cut on this end right here, and then cut right there, and you can see that, you can see where I cut it. So it is not perfect, but it's okay. I'm guessing that if I would have never mentioned it, maybe nobody would have ever noticed. So look at that, you guys. That is pretty much done. So I'm not going to try and open it right now because I'm going to wait for the glue to dry. But look at that. So now it is a pocket, you guys. And now all I got to do is paper the rest. And you won't see this again until I am finally done with because this is going to a crafty friend and I don't want her to see it until she receives it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you give it a try, you guys. Like I said, I had a lot of requests to make this tutorial, and I hope it was helpful. And now that I have the tutorial, I hope you give it a try. And don't check out my flower tutorial as well. All right. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.